grandchildren in the eyes and tell them that they will never be treated like they've got leprosy for as long as I'm still alive.
Now, Mzansi, Mihlali has once again come under Nota's radar after she went on El Tito's podcast and said she don't know who Nota is. Yikes, Mzansi. Now, the self-proclaimed music executive and producer, Nota Baloyi, went under Mihlali's skin when he made several unsavory comments about her. He took aim at her lifestyle and basically attacked her. Yikes, Mzansi. Now, these comments triggered his ex-wife, Berida, who announced that they had broken up and even apologized to Mihlali. Now, Mihlali has pretended to not know who Nota Baloyi is on El Tito's podcast. When El Tito asked her about an incident involving the two of them, Mihlali responded by saying, "Who is that? Who's Nota? Utumengani?" Now, not Nota clapping back and saying Border Patrol knows who he is, but they don't know who Mihlali is.
Just got stopped by the police, the Border Patrol. Here, what a pleasant experience. They asked me, "Are you a US citizen?" I said, "No." I said, "Where are you coming from?" "From South Africa." They're like, "Oh, you're here for the launch?" I was like, "Of course, Elon, you know." Oh, what a pleasant experience. So anyone who's worried about, me handling myself with the police, I know how to speak to white folk. Yeah, I'm a Republican. Y'all should know I love white people.
Now, Mzansi, in the interview, Mihlali even spoke about her relationship with married man Leeroy Sedambe. Well, I mean, because obviously he's not divorced, like legally, but yes, it's a long process. Speaking on the divorce proceedings, and I mean, we've seen celebrities go through. We've seen people who have filed for divorce or whatever, who do move on with their lives or get it into relationships or whatever. That's the situation my partner and I are in, she said.
Right, that when you guys started dating, he was married. Is that true?
No. Well, I mean, obviously, because he's not divorced, like, legally, but...
That does take a long time for that to happen.
Yes, it's a long process, And I mean, I feel like we've seen celebrities go through... I mean, obviously I have to make celebrities an example because it's known to the public. We've seen people who have filed for divorce, whatever, but they still continue with their lives and they do get into relationships. So that's the situation my partner and I are in. It is the reality of things, and yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so was that so hard?
No. There's no need. I mean, I've watched and I've let people say whatever they want because at the end of the day, I'm not going to be clarifying something that's not my situation. I'm dating him, Everything else, I feel like I don't have a right to speak on because it's not my situation. If there's anyone who ever wants to clarify, it should be the parties who are involved in that situation.
Yeah, but this situation, you are also involved. I asked
involved.
about you being involved with him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't ask the other questions,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you made it clear for people because maybe they might be just assuming.
I mean, like, even generally clarifying things like, is he still married? Like, guys.
Yo. Yeah, but what does
that mean?
I don't know what's who told you guy?
No, I mean, okay, never mind.
No, but do you know what that means? When guy?
Yeah, where do I come in?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
why am I in it?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm saying when because obviously your name is in there, and unfortunately we are.
But don't make me the face of a situation that has nothing to do with me.
Unfortunately,
I'm not saying you. I'm saying generally, public perception has gotten to that.
And unfortunately, people would be interested in your work, obviously.
Yeah.
Now, Nota then continued his attacks on Mihlali and said some pretty vile things about her and Leeroy Mzansi. In one, he said, after seeing the effects of not having a father figure on her life, Mihlali is determined to ensure Leeroy's children suffer the same fate. Heartbreaking. She's in denial, and her fraud therapist didn't condemn her mother for raising her to self-destruct. Black mothers are evil. He further said, I will save Mihlali from the devil of daddy issues as a way to influence black women to respect and appreciate black fathers. Otherwise, we're doomed. Please pray for her. If this was the Bible, I'd be Jesus and she'd be Mary Magdalene in the book of Luke. His word guides me. Yikes, Mzansi. Now, Mzansi, I'm a father figure, he continued, that Mihlali never had. How's she going to act like she don't know who's her dad? On the podcast, while whiling out like Doja Cat, I'll have her in for a chat. Yikes. Mzansi, at this point, Nota Baloyi is just spitting bars and should just, produce a track. But what are your thoughts about this Mihlali and Nota issue, Mzansi? Because it goes, 1 minute it's on and 1 minute it's off. And it's pretty clear that they just don't like each other, especially after Nota Baloyi went on a rant, I think late last year when he was just going off at Mihlali and even calling her a dog. Yikes. And also, Mzansi, please let me know what you think about this clip of the podcast where Mihlali was trying to explain why or how or whatever that she was involved with a married man and trying to justify the fact that, no, he's not married, he's divorced. It's a lot, Mzansi, and at this point, I'm going to leave it up to you to decide. Do leave your thoughts in the comments section. I love to hear from you, but for now, I will bring you the updates hot, just the way you like it.